Day 65. I think it's day 65. Building a lending business. So just got off the phone with the roof guy. I'm actually in the process of replacing my third or fourth roof in the past 2 months. Yeah, in the past 2 months, replacing my third or fourth roof. Um, so just to break down, for all those people that think that owning rental real estate is passive and you're going to live off the cash flow. So one house, I had a water heater fall through the floor. So that has still been, I mean, that's been vacant since I think February or January. And I had to completely rip up all the flooring, redo the subfloors, put down new floors, and then on top of that, repaint everything. I had to pull all the kitchen cabinets out, um, take care of all the weeds and some rot. So that has been one house, and that's 4 months into it and still not ready. And then another house, water came through the roof, the one that I'm just talking about now. It's been since March, and insurance finally went out there to go take care of it. Well, not even take care of it, just approve the everything. And so now the roofing company is going to start work soon. That's another roof. One of the houses I sold, it cost me 15 grand to fix that roof. The transaction would not have gone through because it was 10 years old. And just with all the weather that's been happening in Alabama, had to replace that. And then another house that's not for sale yet, that one needs a new roof. I think that one's already been taken care of. But that requires another 20 grand worth of fixes and maintenance and other things to get that ready, or retail ready. Let's see what else. It had a firehouse vacant, and it's still vacant in Baltimore because the neighbor had a fire, damaged my house. I've been waiting for windows for weeks now. Still haven't gotten them. So that house is vacant. Let's see what else. Yeah, and then another one of the houses, the chimney was the chimney. There was a leak in the chimney causing rot. So I had to pull all that siding off, put new wood in there, and then get that done. Some minor fixes in Northern Virginia, having to fix a fence. Now we have switches that are not working in the kitchen, so I got to get that one fixed. So just understand that owning rental real estate is not passive, and you're probably not. If your goal is cash flow, do not buy. If your goal is appreciation, depreciation, building wealth long term because you just have a surplus of cash, then go ahead, go buy. But for all the people, and I meet a lot of people that are newer, that say, I want to get some passive income by owning rental properties. Just go through that list. I mean, all these things that I'm doing now would have had to been done before getting a renter in there anyways. The only difference is that I'm selling these properties. So I'm actually going to get this money back versus if I had to do all this and then place a renter in there. I have interest rates of 3 and 4%. There's no way I'd want to go back and do a cash out refi to pay myself back all that money. I guess I would have to run the numbers to make sure it makes sense, but it would be painful to replace the 3s and 4s with 6s, 7s, 8s. So yeah, it's a big reason why I'm getting into lending. I know this is building a lending business from scratch, but this is just an announcement out there that, this could be one of the worst case scenarios or this might just be like a bad string, right? But big reason why I'm getting into lending, because then I don't have to deal with all this stuff. My cash flow is consistent and I don't have to manage projects. Managing so many different rehabs that I'm getting lost. I'm getting behind on all these things. And these aren't even like major. I guess some of them are major, but anyways, this is supposed to be building a lending business from scratch. So I've been having issues with AI. Last week, our messaging was great. We had a clear goal, clear direction. But for whatever reason, this week I've had to do a lot of cleanup. So I even tried making my own GPT, whatever that is, just trying to give a direction and say, this is the messaging that we want, and this is how we want to make sure it stays consistent. but had trouble with that. The CRM entries were not coming in the right format. Were not the coding, like the lead types, were all getting messed up. So it's been fun trying to clean that one up as well. But just realizing that these are tools meant to save you time, but you cannot rely 100% on them. But yeah, I've had some really good conversations with people, meeting a lot, getting in front of a lot of people, and funding a lot of deals. I think we had another 100 funded this week. We were supposed to have 90 funded last week, but that got pushed, and now we're trying to get that out. Another 90 that's supposed to get pushed out next week, and let's see, another 83 that hopefully we can place this coming week. And then we had another 50 come from word of mouth, which was amazing. So looking forward to more of those coming in. But the lending business itself is moving along really nicely. Gotten to a point where it's become a lot more efficient. We're doing a lot more. We're doing newsletters, which is not really creating inbound yet, but I think if we keep doing it, that'll change. And finally starting to understand that train analogy where they say in the beginning it takes a lot of work to get it moving, and then as you start going, like the momentum helps make progress happen a little bit more smoother or with less effort. So now it's just building on that momentum to hit that 20 million mark. So if you have any questions about how I'm using AI, building lending business, or interested in becoming a lending partner, reach out to me. Happy to help.